Andrew Heaney is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
2-1, the count to Pillar. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And this is taken for a called 3rd strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Josh Donaldson will be next. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third baseman, John Donaldson.
Now in the box, Josh Donaldson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
In now is Andrelton Simmons to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win Game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think they have to be a little worried about Justin Upton. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. In past meetings with Tanaka, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Calhoun, 30 years of age. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First offering on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Boy, Dero, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Here's Justin Upton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but Anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Missed with a slider. Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Upton, or simply J-Up, who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. A 1-1. Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Here's Justin Smoke now.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Digging in, Avisail Garcia. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's Simmons at short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting second, the catcher, number 40.
In now, Wilson Ramos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. The throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 0-1 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Coming to the plate now, Zach Kozart took an 0-for-4 in the victory last night.
Baseman, Zach Kozart.
First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Pierce going back, and it's gone. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's Kendrys Morales, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
No strikes.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0's the count.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Pierce going back on it at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's Chris Carter now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Here's Caleb Coward. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Morales leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Villar's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Andrelton Simmons would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-0 offering, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In his career, Simmons carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Tanaka pauses, coming at him with the 0-1.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-1 to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. The shot there at the Newport Beach coastline, not far from us here in Anaheim as we get ready for the top of the 3rd. Now batting, Adeiny Echeverria, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today as you see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. Next to bat for Toronto, Steve Pearce, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. One out, nobody on. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
In now, Kevin Pillar. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Ready now, Devin Travis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, here it comes. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Here's the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Howard gloves it. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
The batter number 20, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. So 1-1. Taken, strike two.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-2. is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Pilar on third. Travis is over at second with one down in the inning. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the three-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Count remains full. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Into the box now, Justin Smoak, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Giro, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out or knock him out ASAP.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. So here is Avisail Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
4 runs here in this half inning. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Simmons charging in on it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cole Calhoun. Get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with the splitter. Ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Four to one's our score here in inning number 3. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Smoke on the ground up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to Smoke, gets a double play.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Justin Upton now. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Angels go quietly there, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit, or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Good time now to check out the Angels Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Here's JFWR now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Coward has a play. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Steve Pierce. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Zach Kozar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Zach Kozar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Pilar. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 201 in his career. And the Angels are right back in it. It's now a 4-2 score.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Here's Chris Carter now. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Bounce it to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Here's Caleb Cowart. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Carter stands at first with 1 out. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. A 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 2-0 home. in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Andrelton Simmons would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is, the 3-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Angels 2. Digging in now, Kevin Pillar.
Leading off for Toronto, center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0 home. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we call upon the Toronto leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd on the team in that department. Stepping up now, Devin Travis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons dives. What a stop. Wow. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Cannon Middleton, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Here's Justin Smoke now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, and it's even at 1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
2-1.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Donaldson, the runner at second with 1 away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's set, and the pitch. It's a strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Middle of the afternoon here at the Big A. It's now 5-2 Toronto. In now is Andrelton Simmons. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
1-0.
Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Line toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And this one's in the dirt. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. 1st and 2nd, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
None out, runners at 1st and 2nd. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Simmons on second. Calhoun is over at first with one away. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. First and second now, one man out. Down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Angels 2. Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fastball that just misses inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Yeah. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Howard fields it cleanly. A tag for 1. Standing in, Adeiny Echeverria. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, left fielder,
Here's Steve Pierce now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little tapper down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're still out in front, 5-2. Zach Cozart will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, Kendrys Morales. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Matt Barnes, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Matt Barnes.
Stepping in now, Chris Carter, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Shot towards first. Smoke right there. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Ready now for L.A. Caleb Howard, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Left side, but well fouled. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Ian Kroll is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Ian Kroll.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
In now, Devin Travis down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike two.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Rounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home. On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Angels 2. Jose Alvarez will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Jose Alvarez.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. It's the leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
3-2, full count. Perez at second, Simmons at first with no outs. The next 3-2. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's just 1 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Travis waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Justin Upton now. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
first pitch on its way to Upton. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
One strike.
Now Upton with a swing and a drive to deep left field. And that one is gone. So a 3-run blast is straight away left. 19th home run for him on the season, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Tommy Kingley will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Third baseman, number 7, Jack.
Into the box, Zach Cozart. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Three runs already home here. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Halos 5. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
2-1.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will nut him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Jim Johnson takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Aaron Hicks will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Ramos on at first, nobody out. Ready on 1 and 2. Line towards center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 13, Echevarria.
Here's Echevarria now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They lead it 7-5. Here's Kendrys Morales. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Ground ball right into the shift. Echevarria's there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
There's Chris Carter now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Caleb Coward, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-7-5. Cam Bedrosian enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Steve Pearce. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slow roller left side. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-0. Popped him up. Howard backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Josh Donaldson will step towards the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Pierce leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball.
2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 out with the man at first. This is skied into short left center. Simmons is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They're still up 7-5. Sean Doolittle is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Carlos Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Right fielder number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun is career line with Doolittle. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Masahiro Tanaka earns win number 7 on the season. Sean Doolittle records the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire